Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link. That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber. Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way. Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
This shot never, ever gets old. The game that kept me from starting my channel for a good couple of months. Hello everyone, I am PurpleInk33. Welcome to my brand new Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Oh, I'm sorry I stayed quiet so long, but you just kind of have to, you know? Let's talk about some of the things we already got. First off, Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. You can't select it, it's just kind of there. It's one of those items you just have on you at all times. Armor. We're going to equip these things. Well-worn trousers. These old trousers are threadbare in spots, but they're surprisingly comfortable. Legs are a bit too short, though. It's armor. It's something. You need it. Old shirt. A thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams. It's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side, because if you take off all the clothes, it looks like he's wearing those Duluth trading buck naked undershorts. Anyway, let's get Link a couple of armor. And you notice the number there? That is a 2. And you remove stuff. So this game's a lot different from previous Zelda games where you have like different armor. You can actually see what the armor will resist, that sort of thing. Game released, of course, 2017 for both the Switch, which I am on, and the Wii U. Oops. I found a stick. The tree branch, of course, it goes. You see my attack power now goes from 0 to 2. It doesn't do much damage, but can serve as a weapon in a pinch. Just like that. Use the Y button. Whack. Link in this game can climb, as I'm sure you saw. That's a Hylian shroom. It will recover half a heart if you eat it just as is. Which, you do a lot of that from the beginning. No. I think I have to go into my settings. Give me a second to change something real quick. I want to invert my vertical camera. We'll change that later. That's better. But again, it released in 2017 on the Switch and the Wii U. The game itself is incredible. I just picked up another weapon, so you notice what I can do is go like this, hold the right arrow on the D-pad or on the 4 buttons. I'm actually using the Pro Controller, and switch between these two things here, just like that, or completely remove my weapon altogether. I wouldn't recommend that, by the way. There's a rock. You can push the rock. That's gonna hurt if we go down there. So we're gonna go this way. There's an apple. Man, there's gonna be a lot of things to cover just to start the game. This game released to a whole lot of accolades, amazing reviews, and all in all, in the very end, just a couple weeks ago, this actually, well, by the time this episode is released, it's been about a month. But this particular game has received the Game of the Year nod from the Game Awards. And well deserved. Ooh, another stick. I'm going to need that for right now.
Link.
What?
Link.
What?
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah Slate.
But I don't want to. Alright, use a minus to access your Sheikah Slate. I'm supposed to go there. From out of nowhere, if you hear a woman's voice speak to you, she instructs you to head to the marker displayed in the Sheikah Slate. The slate is both alien and somehow familiar to you. You can access this map by pressing the minus button. Memories. Apparently I have memories to recover. Anyway, new objective, follow the Sheikah Slate. I'm going to not stall anymore. I'm going to go talk to this old man. Hello, old man. What's up? Ho ho. Well met, stranger. It is rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man to a place like you, to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question, that is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Try and do the right voice for this. Oh. That temple there. Long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it is sat abandoned, in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. Alright. I'm gonna take your torch. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And may I ask, how are you planning to use it? Set things on fire. That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that might catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would make a good weapon, if need be. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. Use the ZL button, lock on for effective targeting. Thank you, old man. I'm now going to steal your dinner. Baked apple. Notice how the apple only recovered half a heart? This one recovers 3/4. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. Especially considering how I remember at the very beginning of this game, I was terrible. Here's some wood if you actually want to try doing something. We're going to go ahead and do that. Easy there. I now have a torch. Press B to release that, and look. There's fire. And a thing. Woodcutter's axe with an attack power of 3, a woodcutter's tool of choice for felling trees, is formidable weight and uneven balancing make it a slow, inefficient weapon. Outstanding. You can also throw a weapon if you need to. One thing that made people really... Oh, wow, bird. If you press down on the left stick, Link will crouch. Increases your stealth, making it easier to sneak up on foes and animals, as the thing says. This game is massive, and you notice how absolutely silent it is. Bird! Hey, I got food! Robber drumstick. This meat is tougher and chewier than a standard steak. Tastes better cooked. Thank you, Birdie. So much we can do. What we're trying to do is get to that... Oh, there we go. We're trying to get to that there. Now use the HUD. Use the screen on the HUD there. It's another control I want to lock. I know I should probably have done this before I started. Yes. No. I want to do that. See, there's a dude there. No. He's curious. Question mark when it turns red when it goes away, that means he's no longer focused on you. I'm gonna try and do a thing here. You can see the there's 3 discs down on the bottom right with the HUD. One is your map, your mini map. I have it fixed to north because I just kind of like how that works. Temperature gauge kind of shows how hot or cold something is. And then below that, a sound meter. I'm going to try and sneak up on this guy. This stealth section not required. But this is always fun. I should do it with a tree branch. Okay, so I lost the tree branch. And now he's dead. Got another tree branch. Excuse me. Also get, what's you? Bokoblin horn, a severed horn of a bokoblin, creature often encountered on the plains of Hyrule. It isn't edible, but it can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. You hear that in the background? It's the first music we've heard, well, since the cutscene. And is choo-choo jelly, a gelatinous substance escaped from a choo-choo. It is unusable in this state, but applying a bit of elemental stimulation will change its form. Alright, let's not mess around. Yeah. Let's get him. Come at me. Ow. Our first hit of the game. Take your weapon. Boko Club, a crude bokoblin club made to club of small prey. It's essentially a stick, so its durability is low. That's fine. And you're dead. I can use that, search. Ancient screw. A screw used in ancient machinery and it's made of an unknown material. No matter how many times it's turned, its threads never seem to show signs of wear. I want one of those. Like real life, I want one of those. Okay. Kind of the beginning part of the game. Grab the club. Gone. I'm gonna grab another one. Ooh, a thing. Hi. Open that up. Hylian trousers. Traditional dress trousers of Hyrule. The plush fabric makes these trousers quite comfortable, and their high durability makes them ideal for travelers. They have a defense power of 3, so that's good. Bokoblin horn. I don't want to head toward... I don't think I want to head toward that just yet. Trying to remember how to start this game, essentially. Because I know how to play this game. I remember how to play I know how to play this game. I have actually practically 100%ed it. But trying to remember how to do certain things without being able to do certain things is very important. This is important. Run. See? Toasted bokoblin. Those bokoblins, if I remember correctly, have a defense of 3. A couple apples, good. We're going to grab that. It's a seared steak. Raw meat has cooked over an open flame. Cooking it has increased the flavor and number of hearts it provides. It's a heart and a half. That's half our health right now. Half our health right now. And getting more Boko clubs is actually a very good thing. Because they are our best weapon to this point. Alright, so there's a couple dudes up there. And they have another very important element. Got a Boko bow, a basic bokoblin bow made of wood. It's made by taking any tree branch and just tying a string to either end. So don't expect much in the way of combat effectiveness. Draw bow, so it's the opposite of the... And you can change bows just like that. And we got some arrows. You can start to hear some music fade in from the background. I want this. It's a hot-footed frog. Quick frogs can be found hopping near water. Click up the monster parts to draw the speed boost effect. This is where we find all our stuff. But I'm not done yet. Headshot. Hit an enemy's head with an arrow to perform a critical hit. Deals double damage. Ooh! Traveler's Sword. A very common sword often kept by travelers to fend off small beasts. Fairly durable, but a bit unreliable against monsters. And that's a Boko shield with an extra defense of 3. And here we're at the dot. You can hear some music fading in. I have a feeling we're at a very important place. Place the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. I have to do a voice for that, jeez. How do I do that? Okay. Like that. Sheikah Tower activated. Tower? Where? Please watch for falling rocks. What? What did I do? I'm dead. Squirrel. That's a Sheikah Tower. Cool. This is the Great Plateau Tower. Distilling local information. And now we've got an idea where we are. Regional map extracted. I should have done the voice for that, damn it.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. it's too late.
Well, I just heard something there for the first time. Follow the Sheikah Slate complete. Our first quest complete. Yeah, at the end of that little piano thing there, I'm sure you guys heard Zelda's Lullaby. Alright. Now, the question is, how the hell do we get down? It can't go that way. Can't go that way, so it kind of leaves us with one option. Down. Now, there's another option, but I want to show this. Because this particular portion took me forever. I died like 7 times on my first playthrough. Not realizing you could climb on this. Also not really getting the fact that I can just do that. Because if you fall from high enough, in previous Zelda games, you just lost a heart. In this Zelda game, you lose a lot more than that if you fall from high enough. Also the fact that I don't even need to jump. I remember seeing Rabbid Luigi just speed through this right after the game. Oh. But yeah, right after the game came out, he sped through this in his LP. It's crazy. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long-dormant power is awoken quite suddenly. If you not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say. And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the entire kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs, with no way down. Pausing here for a moment. As a help for you, for when you first play this game, take note of the bright orange lighting. You see it? 4 of them. One on the far left, one up on a cliff to your left, one up to the right with another one of those towers in the distance, and one right in front of us on the right here. Take note of that. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain, or more foolish.
Ooh.
Of course, if you had a paraglider, like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? Oh-ho, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? The Isolated Plateau, new quest. Open your adventure log. After your descent from the tower, the old man told you that the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed 100 years ago by Calamity Ganon. You heard a voice coming from Hyrule Castle, but you cannot reach it unless you leave the plateau using the paraglider. The old man said that he will give you the paraglider in exchange for the treasure that lies within a hidden location somewhere. Come, let me show you something. Unfortunately, old man walks really slowly, and you cannot get ahead of him. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with the strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. So we're going over there, but I see things to beat up first. Unfortunately, playing this game before makes me a little bit cocky. And yes, if you don't think that I'm going to be trying to take these guys all out in one go, you're crazy. No, no, no. No, no. No. You will not. Bokobo. Gotta be very quiet. Stop moving. Crap. I've been found out. Dead. Now you dead too. There's supposed to be a battle theme playing there, and then that tells you that you got a thing. Another shield. I can switch shields quickly, just kind of like everything else. What's in the box? No, what's in the box? Fine. What's in the box? Apple. Apple core. What's in the box? I got an acorn for a quarter heart. Boxes can only be taken out by larger weapons. Ooh, a Bokoblin Fang. I'm not going to read everything, because there's a lot of things in this game, and I don't want this LP to take, 3 years to explain one thing. Good, still not badly damaged. We're in good shape. Now let's go get what's up there. Now you notice also on the bottom here, a time meter has shown up. It's 1:35 p.m. Traveler's Sword. I get another one. And one of the first gripes of the game is you can only carry so much. You quickly learn to drop the... obviously I picked those up early because it's all I had for weapons. I'm not picking them up anymore because I have no desire. I have no need to. No desire to. Now, one cool thing about this game, you can swim right away. But keep in mind, that meter is depleting quickly. That, by the way, is your stamina meter. If that depletes while you're in the water, of course, down you go and you lose a heart. Need it to replenish. And we're going to search each of these old buckets of junk, because I have a feeling the items that we'll find nearby will be useful. Very useful. Well, you don't have anything? Oh, there we go, there we go. I have something. Into gear. Again, I'm searching them, again, for a reason. Do you have anything? No. Yeah, I tried to do a thing there and I couldn't do it, because I don't have the other thing I need yet. There's some water here. There's some giant metal boxes here. Whack! Hi? I can't get that yet, by the way. That's going to take another thing that I think we're about to get. Also, we're about to get something else. This is the Omen Awe Shrine. Yes, that is intentional. Omen Awe. Aonuma? Anyone? Notice this treasure chest with an EX by it. That is a DLC chest. You can only get this chest after purchasing the DLC. This came after Pack 1. And what's inside? A ruby. Rubies are really good. Gonna do this. Boom. Sheikah Slate confirmed. Travel gate registered to map. Travel gate. Interesting. Access granted. And now we can go inside. Now notice how that changed from orange to blue, but that stayed orange. 3 distinct colors in this game that I will get into as we move on. I don't want to kind of like unload a whole bunch of stuff about this game like in episode 1, you know. Alright, so this is the hint screen. I may skip this a bunch. So you can keep pressing A for some tricks. On the top right, you will see your hearts and your stamina, however much you have at that point in time. And I'll probably be skipping this a whole bunch too. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Omen Awe. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Magnesis trial. The Omen Awe Shrine. Well, let's take a look and see what we have around here. We have... That sounds like metal. There's a big gate. There's got to be a button somewhere. Nope, here. Oh, place I can put my Sheikah Slate. Examine. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. Magnesis. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab onto metallic objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the Magnesis rune. Object held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up and move freely. Rune extracted. Alright, the L button uses the selected rune. To select a rune, it's just this one right here. Now you press L and it turns on the rune. Anything that is pink will allow you to push it. You can push using the up button, pull using the down button. You can use motion controls if you choose. You can use the right stick if you choose. I'm just going to do that. Now, I like to make sure that I use my Magnesis rune because there's going to be something hidden. They like to hide stuff. Let's see. There's a bunch of blocks there. By the way, yes, if those fall on you, it gonna hurt. Hi, buddy. What's up? Actually, no, I'm gonna use you. He hurts, by the way. You don't hurt no more, though. That's an ancient spring. That didn't tell you what it was. That is a baby guardian. A guardian scout, I believe, Mark 1. The puzzle, I'm sure you could kind of figure out here. Use this to create a bridge. No, use that to create a bridge. Bridge created. Now that. Yeah, it's magnetic. I love magnesis. Traveler's bow. It's a better bow. I may save it, though, for a little while. Activate that. Pull the door open. Sup, did. Now, while you're in the shrine, if you want to make sure you got everything, press the minus button. That'll open the map from the outside. And you notice next to the Omen Awe Shrine, there's a chest icon there. That means that is complete. So, that means there's no need to go behind this guy. I'm just going to examine. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break it. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Omen Awe, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. The spirit orb, a symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. That is our first one. There's a few more to get. May the goddess smile upon you. Wait, dude, no, don't go away. Force Ghost. Map stamps. You can stamp the map of your Sheikah slate with reminders of important discoveries like the location of Cooking Pop, or something unusual you want to investigate later. Monster ingredients. Cooking! You cook in this game. Notice on the upper right hand corner, the other two icons that showed up. One was a spirit orb, one showed shrines, and we have a dude. That's mine now. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? Clairvoyance! Oh, perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. Oh. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. What do you mean? It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. Notice that's now blue. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago. Or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. So I need more now? I said treasure, but I never said there would be only one treasure. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Are you joking? Oh ho ho! I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate.
Ooh.
See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, and the shrine where you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Alright, before we go up there, we have magnesis. Oh geez, there's stuff. There's lots of stuff. There's another chest down here. I'm gonna grab that too. Gimme. Gimme. Opal. Another ore. And up we go. Just gonna throw it. And I'm just gonna kick this open. Amber. So we've got some high. I'm gonna need something else to get over there. Okay. Let's do what the old man actually said. Hero's Path mode unlocked. Press X on the map screen to see your journey's path so far. So this was unlocked with DLC 1. You can see what you've done. You can also play. Right out to there, run down here. And you see the path that you've taken. Spiral down. No deaths this time. And that's it. The one from my original playthrough, that plays for a while. That plays for quite some time. Alright, so let's go to the Great Plateau Tower. We'll hit travel. And off we go. I know this has been going on for quite some time, but I want to make sure that I get the first good bit of this done. We're actually almost finished up with this episode. Got the first bit of storytelling done, and we're going to get a little bit more here and find out our next objective before we cut the video. Wait, what are you doing up here? How'd you get here faster than me? And he knows something. I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. Did you fly here? Oh ho ho, so you think an old man like me needs to fly to stay ahead of you? I still have a few tricks left in me. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map. The scope and pins. Press the right stick, place a pin with A.
Ooh.
The pins on your map serve as reference points for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in. How do you know? Oh ho ho. Just a few tricks I've picked up after many, many years in the wild. You may take my advice or leave it. Go ahead and take your look if you feel inclined to do so. Okay. You can look all around. What you're looking for is that color right there. Such as, that is a tower. That is another tower. There's a little orange there. There's a shrine. This is a really good thing. Tower up there. Oh, I hate that tower. There's another tower there. This will be a way to search for shrines later. Another tower. That's not a tower. Oh, that's actually going to be the first tower we'll go for. So that's kind of how that works. Now, we want to actually look here. First things first. Take a look at this. There's a shrine here on the Great Plateau. Place that pin. That'll mark that on the map. It'll also come up on our HUD. Where is the next one? There it is. We'll mark it. And of course, there is the last one. That's 3. Now notice we can mark 5 places. I'm still recovering from Wisconsin winter. Because it's great. Having trouble finding the shrines? Help me out here. I just remembered something that may help you. You can review some of the abilities you've learned on the pause screen. What the hell's a pause screen? Open system menu right here. So that's what you can do there. Shrines, the color orange. Anyway, we have gotten this story started. We have awoken. Found some weapons. We found Old Man here. We woke up this giant-ass tower. Awoken some other stuff, too. Ooh, that's Death Mountain. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see another shrine down there. You can see a lot of stuff from up high. But I think we've been going on for long enough. These episodes will be a little bit longer because there's just so much to do in this game. And I think trying to cut it down to, 20 minutes a piece is not going to be worth it. Next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we're going to go to those 3 pins on our map and complete this old man's quest and get his paraglider so we can go take on the Calamity Ganon. We'll see you guys then.